All right, hey, what's up, everybody? Mike Lindsley back with you for an ML Sports Take from Rosie's Corner here on a Friday. Smells amazing in here, man. Pizza, wings, pasta, hot and cold subs, and more. They've got burgers, they have shrimp, they have desserts to go, salads, and, of course, some Pepsi products in the cooler as well. You can grab a bunch of different great chip selections to go with your sandwiches as well. Try those garlic parm wings, try the gold fever wings, try the meatball bomber. It's all here at Rosie's Corner, a proud ML Sports Platter sponsor. And today is Fish Friday. Come on in, get your entree or sandwich version with your coleslaw, with your French fries, with your mac and cheese, all happening here at Rosie's Corner. Let's preview the Bills and the Jaguars this Sunday. I'm going to come right out of the gate here, 38-16. I think the Bills win. And what I'm looking for in this game is for the Bills offense to come out and play an A game. In fact, I don't think that on the whole, the Bills offense or the team as a whole has played their A game yet this season. I think they came close against Tennessee. Should have won that game. Obviously, at the end, Allen slips. Deion Dawkins gets blown up. At the end of the game, I still love that call, though, because Sean McDermott, aggressive, going for it. Don't be conservative. Don't play against Derrick Henry in overtime. I did like that call an awful lot. But when you lose the game, can you say it was an A game? Sometimes you can. In that particular case, I say no because of execution late in the game. Probably an A- game. Pittsburgh Steelers, week 1. They dominated the Buffalo Bills in terms of their defensive line, especially with T.J. Watt and Hayward and company. You take a look at the 2 Miami games on the road. The story was the defense, short field, turnovers, points off turnovers, knocking Tua Tagovailoa out of the game on the A.J. Epinesa hit. Look at this past week against Miami at home. Took the Bills forever to get going. Finally, in the second half, they were playing kind of like off-man zone coverage in the third quarter and trying to mix some things up to try to trick the Bills. The Bills ended up benefiting from that, and they found more open receivers, namely Cole Beasley over the middle. Stephon Diggs has started to open some things up. The touchdown pass to Gabe Davis, of course. So it took the Bills, though, forever. I mean, that was a field goal game, 3-3 at the half. You take a look at the Texans game. I can't take a lot out of that. The Chiefs game, pretty good. But the Titans game, going back to that game, the Bills offense, think about the first few drives. The Bills, if they had scored a few touchdowns, they might have put Tennessee away well before the Derrick Henry run if they had just executed in the red zone. If they had just made more plays and scored 2 touchdowns instead of 2 field goals, the Bills easily win that game. They don't have to worry about 4th and short at the end of the game. And we move on from here, and their only losses to Pittsburgh in week 1. We're dealing with a team right now that, will be 6 wins in a row. As it turns out, I think the Bills will be fine. I think they're going to win Sunday, beat the Jags. I think they'll win next week against the Jets. I expect them to beat the Colts at home. I expect them to beat the Saints on Thanksgiving Eve. I think Thanksgiving night. I think they'll be able to win a bunch of games in a row here. And I think this team is in the driver's seat for the top seed in the AFC. The Chiefs are back a little bit. The Chargers and Bengals, new kids on the block. They got the door slammed on them last week. Chargers looked awful against New England. Belichick ate up Justin Herbert. You take a look at the situation with Cincinnati losing to the Jets. New England, you have to worry about them now. They're 4-4. They have a great chance to win this week. Belichick is rolling. His defense is unbelievable. They play a great defense where they don't blitz a lot, and so that allows the secondary to just completely dominate and make plays. They've been great. Duggar's been great. Kyle Duggar's been great. McCourty in the secondary. Gilmore back now for them. Pass rush, they just bring their front, and that's it. So you got to worry about them a little bit. I think Baltimore will be in the conversation. I think Tennessee, despite no Henry, will be in the conversation. But the key is, can you win 13 games? Can you win 14 games if you're the Titans? I think the Bills can win 13 or 14 games, and 13 might do it in the AFC. But to be safe, the Bills have 10 games left to go. If you go 9-1 the rest of the way, I know that's a tall order, but the schedule benefits them. I think they can win all these games. They got Atlanta, they got Carolina, they got the Jets, they got the Patriots twice, they got the Colts at home. The Bills should be able to win 8 of 10, but 9 of 10 would be ideal to at least ensure that you're a home field advantage number 1 seed. The Jaguars, well, look, James Robinson, as of right now, just read some reports. He's actually questionable for Sunday. They need him big time in this game so he can run the football and create the play action for Trevor Lawrence, get him out of the pocket a little bit. We've seen glimpses of greatness from Trevor Lawrence, why he is the number 1 pick, why he was the number 1 pick in last year's draft. He's been throwing a lot better in tightened spaces. He's leading his receivers better. He's reading plays, audibling better. but I think he'll be overwhelmed. I think this is a Bills defense that comes after him. Watch for blitzes from the secondary. Taron Johnson, Micah Hyde, Jordan Poyer. Look for, I need a Matt Milano game again, Edmonds and company. And I'm looking at you. I always look at you. I do this every week. Ed Oliver, Jerry Hughes, AJ Epinesa, Star Latulele. Let's get after the quarterback. Gregory Rousseau. Let's get after the quarterback, create some turnovers for this Bills offense. And then in the red zone, Buffalo, you got to get points and break out. I think they do this week. 38-16, a few of those points perhaps in some garbage time in the third quarter. Would love to see the Bills rest some players in the fourth quarter to keep things fresh for that offensive unit. Mike Lindsley with you here, ML Sports Take from Rosie's Corner. Stop by, lunch or dinner version of your Fish Friday mac and cheese, coleslaw, fries to pair it with, and hit me on Twitter at Mike L Sports. As I always tell you, enjoy the games.